Hey Sagittarius, this is going to be you guys' reading, okay, for October 1st through the 15th. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So of course, if that resonates with you, then this reading could be for you, okay? If it don't resonate with you, then that's too damn bad. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying it because that movie is gold, okay? But anyway, yes, let's see what we have going on here. You guys' weekly reading was actually pretty good, if I must say so myself. But yeah, let's see what we got, okay? Some of you Sagittarius could be dealing with another fire sign. Could be a Leo or an Aries. Some of you Sagittarius could be taking a trip soon. Let's see. Sagittarius, October 1st to the 15th. Some of you Sagittarius have possibly been waiting on some type of news, some type of answer from something. It doesn't have to be love. It could be just a life situation in general. And it does seem like an answer is coming through and it will be victorious for you, whatever that could be for. Some of you may be revolving around court because I get the judge. Some of you Sagittarius probably need to lay off the dairy. Too much. You're consuming too much dairy. Be mindful of your gallbladder. Some of you Sagittarius could be dealing with an earth sign towards Virgo or Capricorn. Some of you also could possibly be worried about your health issues, health concerns. Some of you guys is genetic, so I mean, there's only so much you can do, you know. Okay, now I'm getting an eagle. Some of you, like I said, some of you guys could be traveling. Some of you guys could possibly be moving. Some of you guys may possibly be moving up north. Or you're moving north. You don't have to move to like a whole state up north because it's fucking cold up there and I wouldn't dare. But, yeah, some of you guys could be moving north. But for some reason with the eagle, I get transformation. Some of you Sagittarius are going through some type of transformation with yourself, or it could be with the situation, whatever it is. It's like spreading your wings to fly. Okay, let's see. Oop. Okay. The bottom. We have the Emperor, okay? So I told you could be dealing with another fire sign. Some of you are in a relationship, okay? Or this may not be necessarily a relationship. If some of you guys have kids, you can be considered the Emperor because he can be like a single mom, single dad. But also the Emperor card could be the energy of kind of just like, he doesn't really like to show his emotions. So some of you may possibly be questioning if somebody really cares because this person may not be sharing their emotions with you like you're sharing with them. Some of you, this could be somebody who is older. Could be, I get 2 years. Shoot, some of you guys, you up there. This person could almost be 20 years older. Hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like, okay? But also the Emperor card could represent the energy as well of like being in completion of something. But for some reason, I feel like this is being in completion of something in terms of realizing who the hell you're dealing with. Realizing that this Emperor person is going to be who he's going to be. And there's no changing that, you know. Because the Emperor has been through a lot in his life. Who knows? He could have possibly had to raise, you know, brothers and sisters. Like he's the parent. He could have possibly maybe even had to be there for his mom, you know, and help her out and stuff like that. Or have to be, whatever it is, have to lend a hand. It doesn't matter, you know. He has a lot of life experiences under his belt, which could be why he can be so withdrawn from his emotions because he's very logical. He realizes how much emotions can get you caught up, how much emotions can get you in trouble. And some of you may be having a hard time understanding the root of who this person is. But you know who he is. But some of you guys, it could be you may not necessarily want to accept this person for who he is, you know. Because sometimes he can come across like he just don't give a damn. It's almost just like, you know, you can tell this person, oh my God, I broke my finger. And they're kind of just like, did you die? I mean, do I need to like wrap it up for? I mean, it's just like nothing. Like, damn, shoot, you're flatter than the damn board, you know? But this is who he is. You know, he doesn't do emotions because emotions to him are pointless. They just get you in trouble. Because I do get this energy of like somebody being cold. Or somebody may come across this way. It could be the look on their face, but that may not necessarily be who they are. But they maybe have had to develop into this emperor person just to get to where they are now. So maybe some of you guys may be possibly taking it too personally when it comes to this emperor energy. So it's just something for you to think about, you know. But I really get the energy of you like feeling like that this person doesn't care. And I don't think that's true. Clarify the emperor. But some of you could be in a relationship with this person, or you will be getting into a relationship with this person within this month. It could be somebody new. Like I said, I do feel like this person is older. I'm picking up the letter J, so it could be first, middle, or last initial of this person. Or this could be the month they were born, June or July. So that would make them Gemini or Cancer. Yeah. I told you some of you guys are traveling. This is you. Knight of Wands. Being impulsive. Not necessarily wanting to think about your reaction to stuff. You just do it. See, and it seems like that's probably where you and this person probably keep bumping heads because you're so different. Some of you Sagittariuses, you may even possibly be questioning this person, questioning their whereabouts in terms of if they're traveling or if they're going to work. Because maybe it's been issues with this in the past. I mean, not saying that this person's doing anything, but it could even possibly be your paranoia. Because again, some of you are very impulsive. But another thing too, some of you Sagittariuses can be the emperor energy sometime as well, because it could be that you maybe had to have your own back for so long. You're kind of just like, you may have a hard time adjusting to a relationship. So that's something else for you to think about, you know. But the world represents completion. Endings of cycles. Somebody who you're not talking to, you're going to start communicating with again. And this could be somebody who you've been impulsive with. This could be somebody who maybe you guys have had kind of like this running away, hot and cold type nature relationship with. Some of you may even possibly feel like that you aren't able to trust this person because they are like this. So it's because it's almost like because you don't have access to their brain, you're just like, oh, you're a scumbag. But that may not be the case, you know, because you have trust issues, which is why I feel like you're so impulsive. And some of you are hot-tempered, I feel like, with this Nine of Wands. You're too hot-tempered, especially when it comes to trust issues, because maybe some of you guys, your trust issues may not really lie with the person. Some of you guys, your trust issues may not lie with a person who you're in a relationship with. It may even lie with your father. Some of you Sagittarius, your father ran off on you. And you're kind of just like, shit, who's to say somebody else won't do that? So you see how you've already put a stigmatism around love because of what somebody else did to you. Yeah. I mean, could even possibly be abandonment in a way. But you're super defensive. You have this wall that you've built. And some of you guys, I feel like you use your attitude, you use your anger as an excuse in regards to this wall. Why? The world, like I said, that's Saturn. Some of you may be dealing with a Saturn type individual, so Aquarius or Capricorn. But this is you all through and through. But also Saturn is karma. Some of you guys, it can be in reverse. You may have possibly been communicating with this person, and you could have felt like that this person was lying. So this could be you wanting this person to get their karma. But don't waste your time, because all it's going to do is come back on you. So don't waste your time. In the current, we have the Temperance card. Some of you could be dealing with Pisces. But also Temperance card. Balance, compromise. Yeah, find new ways to compromise. But I also feel like this is you finding balance within your emotions. Okay? Again, healing. Need to forgive the past. But you first got to forgive yourself for whatever the hell you have done. And it could be in regards to your anger. Some of you, Sagittarius, could possibly be in the field of management, or an older male will be coming through to offer you an opportunity that is revolving around management, and it may require you to move to a new place or travel. But it will be really good income whenever it comes to like your family. But you have to decide if that's really what's best for you, because some of you guys, it may not be, you know, especially if you have to uproot family. But also, this is about putting the past behind. Some of you Sagittarius are kind of like not really super close with your family. You're kind of distant. I don't know why I get that. But a lot of that is because I feel like some of you may still be holding grudges over this person. Why? Some of you guys, it was so long ago, and it's still hard for you to let it go, you know? Ten of Pentacles, that's Virgo, but also, like I said, it could have been Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius. Yep. This is putting the past behind, taking a risk. That's why I said some of you guys, there is some type of opportunity coming through, which I feel like the money will be good. But it's going to require you to take a risk, to leave something behind. And that could be family, friends, your foundation. But also, this energy as well, it represents moving in the right direction. So this could be, for some of you Sagittarius, you could be deciding to fix things up with someone. And from what the cards are saying right now, it's the right move. Because you're learning how to forgive. Some of you, it may not have necessarily even been a logical reason for you to run away from this situation, but you did. Yeah, the Temperance card, the Judgment card wanted to come out with this, and that represents you're going to get more. Some of you Sagittarius have been asking for more responsibility, and that's what the fuck you're about to get. Because like I said, there's an opportunity coming through. Even if it's in regards to business, because some of you Sagittarius may want to run away from your business because you may possibly feel like that, you know, you're not doing the right thing. You may possibly feel like that maybe nobody really is being appreciative of what you're offering. But again, you're just being impulsive. Stand your ground. That's what you don't understand. So I feel like that this veil will be uplifted, I feel like, by the end of this month, in terms of you questioning yourself in regards to your business. The obstacle. Told you gotta leave something behind. That's what the issue is. You're gonna have to leave something behind. Even if it's not an opportunity, you're gonna have to leave behind your old way of doing things. And some of you, it's hard for you to do that because you've been stuck in those ways for so long. Some of you, it could be friends. Some of you may have to leave friends behind with this Eight of Cups energy being here. But also, this Eight of Cups can represent some of you are being emotionally distant. Or somebody is being emotionally distant to you. I feel like some of you guys are being emotionally distant because you're trying to process this situation. But normally the Eight of Cups is that energy where it's like, you know, you don't want to leave, but you know you got to. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Yeah. A breakup. Feeling a lack of support. Some of you Sagittarius have to leave behind people who don't support you, who don't support your vision, who don't support. Some of you, it could be who don't support your relationship. They got to go because it's not fair. If I support your little raggedy ass relationship and y'all be freaking arguing all over social media, what the fuck is wrong with you, accepting mine? It's not fair, you know? And some of you Sagittarius in this obstacle position, this is you worrying a lot about money. Because this Eight of Cups is about focusing on the spiritual rather than the material, but that's the issue. Some of you guys are focusing too much on the money, how much money you can make, where the money is going to be, instead of realizing that no. If you are doing what you truly are meant to do, if you're doing what truly makes you happy, you don't have to worry about the money. I don't know why I get this energy. Some of you Sagittarius, there may be somebody who needs your help, and you may be possibly like turning your back to this person. This could have been somebody who maybe supported you or helped you, and just now you're like at this point where you're kind of just like, you want to do this. Some of you Sagittarius may be still thinking about a Taurus or a Pisces. That's the obstacle. This is long-lasting friendships. This is endurance. That's what it is. I feel another thing too. Some of you are wanting to give up on a situation because you may feel like it does not. Well, some of you maybe want to give up on this situation because you want to follow some type of dream that may require you to move somewhere else. But are you being rational about it? Because that's what it is. Some of you guys, you want to give up everything to follow this dream. And I'm not saying that you're wrong for doing that. But think to what you actually have to give up. Is it really worth it? Some of you guys, it may not be. But you're still going to do it anyway because you don't want to listen. And that's fine. But still, thinking about money is just like feeling like it's not enough and I need to get more. That's you not being on the right spiritual path. You're just focusing on money. That's all you can see. Like, oh, if it doesn't make money, I don't want to do it. Even if it's something you genuinely like to do. It's like, but why would you do that to yourself? Clarify the 8 of Cups. Clarify the 8 of Cups. But some of you guys, you are walking away from somebody. Some of you, again, I call Cancer. Libra's coming through. Virgo's coming through. Aries, Leo, Sag is coming through. The Justice card with the Chariot. Going off to find out what truly makes you happy. Because you're at this point. Some of you guys, if you have kids, some of you may feel like that, you know what? I don't want to look up one day and realize I didn't do what I wanted to do just because I have kids. But again, it goes to me saying, is that really the right decision? Because the thing is, when kids come into play, you got to sacrifice a lot. You have to sacrifice a lot of shit that you don't want to sacrifice. Some of you, the obstacle here could be you may have to sacrifice your career to have a family. Because I feel like a lot of you are so career oriented. You're just like boom, 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 and it's beautiful. But I don't feel like that's deep down what you really want. I feel like that's what you have possibly convinced yourself of what you want. But I really feel like deep down inside, you want a foundation, you want a family. Some of you, if you're not a mom, you want to be a mom. Some of you guys, if you're on the outs with your mom, you want to make things right. You just don't know how. Some of you, your mom or dad, whoever it is, could possibly be a little bit money motivated. And that could be another thing too. But the Justice card, I feel like it's like balance. Some of you may have had to walk away from somebody to bring balance to a situation for somebody to realize what was already there. We're going to keep moving. What's in the past? 7 of Swords. Ghosting, running away from a situation, feeling like you don't know who you can trust, which I already explained up there. But also this 7 of Swords energy as well is like sneaking off, avoiding responsibility. Which is what I already called before. Because it's like you want to make all this money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, what's most important? Your ego? But some of you Sagittarius, there may have been somebody in your past who you may have ghosted. Or they may have ghosted you. You know, for some reason I get this energy. Somebody's too busy trying to please everyone. It could be you. And that could be possibly what's hindering you. Stop trying to please everybody. Everybody's not gonna like what you do. It's just not gonna happen. No matter how many times, you could literally find a cure for cancer, and somebody is gonna find something wrong with it. Clarify the 7 of Swords. Yeah. We have the World. The 7 of Wands can represent the energy of getting what you want and then you don't want it anymore. We have 2 sevens. Seems like a karmic something. Well, spiritual, reverse karmic. Spiritual connection. Some of you Sagittarius may have ghosted somebody who you have a spiritual connection with. Because you may have possibly felt like this wasn't what you wanted anymore. Or this person maybe wasn't giving you enough attention. Maybe if they travel for work, or they have a very demanding job. So it's like you require a lot of attention. Or some of you Sagittarius you may be with somebody who requires a lot of attention. Could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. Aquarius again is coming through twice. But also the Seven of Wands is about having your guard up. You're afraid to get hurt. Some of you Sagittarius, you left a situation behind because you were afraid to get hurt. It's almost just like, oh no, I'm too vulnerable. I'm too open to you. So you could pretty much, it's almost like being afraid this person is going to do you dirty. That's what I get. But also, some of you Sagittarius, I feel like you're meant to teach. You're meant to guide. You could be possibly meant to motivate. And I feel like some of you guys, you're ready to give that up because it's like you don't want it anymore. And a lot of it could be maybe the scrutiny. A lot of it could be you just trying to please everyone. And that's where I feel like you've gotten off track. Some of you, like I said, you maybe want to do this whenever it comes to a relationship, but is that really the right decision? In the future, I told you, just working your ass off. Work, 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 work. 8 of Pentacles, being more consumed with your career than your relationship. Some of you may be ignoring your relationship in a way to have this career. I can't say you're wrong, but just, again, like I said, is it really worth it in the end? Is it worth it to sacrifice everything for a little piece of change? Some of you, it may be. That is that's what you want to do, period. But I'm just saying, some of you guys, I feel like that you want something deeper than that. But you also want to keep abandoning that. You want to keep running away from that. And then with this energy here, this is like putting in the effort, putting in the work. We have the sign of Virgo. Some of you may finally wake the fuck up and realize what's going on. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Especially if some of you guys have possibly been separated from somebody since the month of July. Think about it. Clarify. Because we have 2 8s, and that's a 4. What is this? 14, that's a 5. That's a 7. 8's karma. Karmic. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Well, there's a lot of cards. Jesus. Well, I'll just take them. We'll just go through it. So on top of the 8 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, the 4 of Swords, the end of conflict. Some of you Sagittariuses will make the decision to stay, and it's the right decision. Look at this. Deciding, putting your ego to the side and making the right decision that's better for yourself. And that's why I said some of you guys will decide to stay, or whichever one you decide. Some of you I feel like majority of you guys will decide to work this situation out. But for others of you, you may decide to move forward or move away. Move away to a new place, a new city. Could be a new state. Some of you guys may possibly be in the medical field. Some of you are empaths, because we have the Queen of Cups here, but we also have the High Priestess and the Justice and the Star. Your purpose on this plane in this lifetime is to serve, be of service to others. Some of you are already doing that, but you want to abandon that because, I don't know. It's like you are meant to make people better because you motivate people. You may piss people off, but when they turn around and sit down and think about it, it's just like, oh my God, you're right. I am being an ass. And then this Chariot card, that's Cancer, self-discovery. Some of you guys may have to take this journey of self-discovery for you to realize where you need to be, and that's fine. But the High Priestess, trust your intuition. Some of you got, wow, it's true love. That's what it is. And some of you guys already know this. For some reason, I'm getting true love. I don't know why I'm getting that with these 2 cards. He who seeks shall find, and you found it. Some of you guys, even if it's somebody new, it's this true love connection that you have with this person. Yeah. Because then we have with this Justice. Some of you guys, this could be somebody who you have unfinished business with. This could be somebody who you've known for quite some time. Okay, 8 years, 2 years, 11 years, 17 years, 4 years, 6 years, 7 years, in there, somewhere in there. But we have all these cards. Because this Four of Swords is like getting advice on what to do. Choice is yours, but I'm telling you, maybe you shouldn't be so impulsive. Told you. You know the right decision to make. You got a long way to go when it comes to you and this person, whoever the hell they are. Clarify the Hermit. Some of you, it could be a Virgo. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Yeah, you want to reject this person too, by the way. Yep. Some of you aren't talking to a Virgo. But also, this is just you being so defensive about your past. Trust issues from the past. Wanting to stand your ground. You don't want to get hurt. But this also represents boundaries. Some of you, Sagittarius, need to make sure you create healthy boundaries in this relationship so it doesn't get haywire like it did before. But again, you don't know how to trust. Look at this, the Lovers. Clarify the Hermit. We have 2 nines, being in solitude. But again, it goes back to me saying, some of you Sagittarius, your sole purpose in this lifetime is to be of service to others, to light the pathway for somebody else who's supposed to come behind you, to be a teacher, to be a leader. In that regard, to help people. Ooh. Yep, a healer. Some of you are meant to be a healer. Especially if you possibly have like North Node in Sagittarius. Even though I think they advise against that, but if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Well. What did I tell you? It's like you don't even know if you... Some of you guys, you don't even know if you want this connection anymore. Why? Because you want to fight for your career. You want to fight for, you know, your work. But you keep abandoning something. And I don't know where the hell are you going. Yeah, that's what I said. Some of you guys keep abandoning this person who there's true love with. Some of you want to abandon this person to feed your own ego. And that's just, for some of you guys, it's not going to work. You're going to regret it. I'm telling you now. You're going to regret it. You keep somebody who you may keep running off on, or somebody may keep running off on you. But you know the right decision to make. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. See? Oh boy, I tell y'all something. Y'all make me tired. Because, stay. Put the past behind. Take a risk. Stay where you're at. You are, yeah. Some of you have already made the right decision, probably like 6 months ago. But I don't know what the holdup is. Well, I guess you're waiting on things to get better with this person. But I'm just saying, okay? Some of you, the one you love is somebody who you're separated from. Okay. So, Sagittarius, this has been your reading. Of course, you guys hear my child at the door. Okay, so see you later.